Hey guys, Eric and Esteban here, Central Valley Property Advisors. Today we have a special guest, Renee with First American Home Warranty. We got a couple questions for her today in regards to what we do and how she can help us. Esteban.
Question number one, Renee, is can you get a home warranty for multi-unit properties?
Yes, you can get home warranty for multi-unit properties. We start with single-family home, obviously, but we have duplex, triplex, and a fourplex. Duplex is most common for us, but we cover all up to 10 units.
Okay, so you guys go up to 10 units. That's awesome. So the costs and fees associated with home warranty for multi-units, what does that look like?
Well, for a duplex, it's $505 for 1 year, and home warranty is a renewable service contract, so they can renew that after a year. For a triplex, it's $755. For a fourplex, it's $1,010 for the year. So that's the fee for the whole year for the service for all the main systems and appliances. But they do have a trade call fee that they pay for any trade that has to come out, which is $85.
Got it. I appreciate that. And as you explained a little bit on what you guys cover, but what exactly are the benefits? Why would somebody go out of their way to get a home warranty for a fourplex, for example?
Well, home warranty is, like I said, it's supposed to be covering the main systems and appliances in the home. It's the benefit of having the home warranty is just to offset the major costs that come with owning a building, period. Whether it's a single family home or a duplex or a triplex or fourplex, any of that. It's just to offset those costs for any plumbing problems or any electrical problems. HVAC obviously is the biggest one, or honestly, it's one of the most costly things that we fix, but it's not the most common thing that we fix. But we cover hot water heaters. So when those things have to be replaced, that's a big expense on the owner, and we offset those costs. We are a limited liability, so we don't cover 100% of those costs, but we do take care of most of it.
Awesome. So it's definitely a good backup plan for those that need it. It's good to know. Eric?
So one thing that I've kind of heard about home warranty is when someone does a claim and they get told that it was a pre-existing issue. So you can tell us a little bit about how do they determine what a pre-existing issue may be?
Okay, so most home warranties do not cover pre-existing conditions. That is one of the things that people kind of know about home warranties is a lot of companies that are not financially stable will automatically deny a claim saying, oh, that was pre-existing. Our company does cover unknown pre-existing conditions, but how we determine whether something is pre-existing or not is just by a simple visual inspection. So if you're doing a walkthrough on a property and you look at the air conditioning and it appears to be working, you flip it on, it appears that everything is okay, then that would be covered under First American Home Warranty. It would not be considered pre-existing. But if you walk through a home and you can tell that the air conditioning has been damaged, or you can tell that a pet has done things to the air conditioning that are visible, that you can see that there's no way that it could be working, then that would be considered pre-existing.
Okay, so anything that's known to not be working at that time would be what you consider pre-existing. But if you did purchase that unit and it was working at the time of your walkthrough, here you are 15 days after closing, and all of a sudden the thing shuts off and won't turn back on, that would be covered under your guys' plan.
Yes, definitely. And it could break down the day after escrow closes and it would be still covered. It would not be considered pre-existing as long as you don't have anything saying that it was not working at the time of the inspection.
Okay. So that is a great benefit to a lot of clients then. So how do you vet the contractors you guys are sending out to these homes?
Well, we do have people that are employed specifically to go out and find contractors for us, but we only hire licensed and bonded contractors, and we look to you guys for referrals. So if you have somebody that you work with that you know is a good contractor, whether it's an HVAC person or a plumber or any of the other trades that we are looking for, if you have someone that you can recommend to us, it's easy to put them into our system, and we're always looking to get new contractors.
That's great, because everybody wants their work done by licensed professionals. So another thing that has been kind of brought up to me when talking about home warranty is the most common denied claims. So what would you see as the most common thing that comes across your guys' desk that is being denied, and kind of why?
Okay, so the first one that comes to mind when you ask about things that are denied would be when a homeowner has tampered with whether it's the toilet or the air conditioning or something like that. If the homeowner's done something to it to try to fix it, then it gets denied, because we can't, if it's not from normal wear and tear, then we won't cover it. But if a homeowner, I've had homeowners call in to place a claim, and they'll say, oh, but my husband tried to take the water heater apart and he couldn't put it back together, but it's not working. That's automatically denied. So
Gotcha.
so I would say the biggest one is from when people tamper with it themselves or try to fix it themselves. And the second one is known pre-existing. So if you know that your air conditioning does not work when you purchase a home warranty, don't try to place a claim on it, because it will not be
It
covered.
won't fly. Yeah,
No.
I mean, I think that's kind of a reasonable thing. And then can you tell us a little bit about if you do get a claim denied, is there an appeal process or a second look that can help determine that, that was pre-existing or it wasn't pre-existing? How does that kind of work?
Well, we do have a system in place that is supposed to work. When someone places a claim, it gets sent to a contractor. The contractor reaches out to the homeowner. The appointment gets set. The contractor comes out and does the repair or the replacement. That system is supposed to work. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you get kind of a contractor who's not feeling like doing their job today, or something just doesn't go right. So the best thing that a homeowner can do at that point is reach out to their real estate agent and say, hey, who do I call? And then you get them hooked up with me, because I have a service partner that works inside specifically for me to help if there is a problem with the claim. So if they do need to get a second opinion or send another contractor out, we can do that if you get me involved. If you don't get me involved, if I don't know that there's a problem, you're kind of left to the system to work, and it doesn't always work. So if someone wants to appeal, the easy answer is yes, call me.
Got it. That's perfect, because some people do feel like they get left out in the cold. They don't get those responses. So it's great that you guys have an ability to kind of take the second look at something to help make that determining factor that if it can get covered. Esteban, do you have any other questions for Renee?
Yeah, a few more. Let me see here. Now, is there any way, Renee, to get the cash from the claim to do your own, upgrades or replacing versus just fixing the issue?
So home warranty companies fix or replace. That is what we do. We have to try to fix it first. So if we can fix it, we will fix it. If it needs to be replaced, then you have the option to cash out. So we will give you the option to use that money towards an upgrade or towards doing whatever, changing it up or doing whatever you want to do with it. But that only happens if the item needs to be replaced.
Got it. That makes sense to me. Now, let's say, somebody's watching this video and they own multifamily already and they're not in a transaction right now. Can you buy a home warranty if you're not in a real estate transaction?
Yes, you can. That's a great question. Most people don't know that they can get a discounted price on a home warranty. People think that because they're already living in their home or the apartments are already occupied or whatever, that you cannot put anything on them. But we do have a product that is only available through your local representative. You would not want to go online to do it. You would not want to go onto our national plan. It's not as friendly of a price. So we do offer something for people that are already living in the units. It is a little bit more expensive. The real estate price is the least expensive price, but if you want to get something else, you can always contact me.
Awesome. Well, that's good to know because I didn't know that either. So you can get a discount. Well, that's about it, guys. If there's any questions or concerns that you had that we didn't address today, please feel free to call us, DM us, reach out to us. Renee's info will be below in the caption, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks, guys.